This really ridiculous story. Isla Bryson, who was previously known as Adam Graham, although in the court they call that her dead name, has been convicted on Tuesday of 2 counts of rape in Glasgow, committed whilst she was a man. She's now a woman and she's going to a women's prison. Emma, work this out for me.
I can't, I'm afraid. This is awful. I have no words strong enough to express how completely mad and dangerous I think this is. Instead, what I'll do is I'll just read this quote, because this is from the trial itself. A comment on the trial itself saying, "We now have the utterly perverse situation where a Scottish court refers to someone who says he identifies as female using her penis to rape 2 vulnerable women." I mean, it's unfair to the victims of the rape. Everybody's always talking about lived experience. Well, what about the experience of the victims being raped by a man? But the Scottish government are very lackadaisical when it comes to self-identification. The prison policy, again, makes it easy for inmates to be put in prisons in this way. And the Scottish Parliament actually, according to this story, during deliberations over their recent gender identification bill, members of the Scottish Parliament actually voted down amendments that were designed to stop male sex offenders and those accused of sexual offences from legally becoming women. So it's a mad situation where you can have somebody who is currently on trial for sex offences against women, then identifying as a woman and being put in a women's prison with other women. It's crazy.
If the Scottish bill go through, then all you have to do is identify as that person, as a different gender for 3 months. 3 months, and then you can...
I think there's a few questions you have to ask yourself. If not there, where? What prison would he be in? And, I mean, the thing is, I've been to visit people in prison down in Portsmouth, which is a prison adapted for people over the age of 70. It's all wheelchair-friendly because you're elderly prisoners. Yeah. You can... I think instead of making the prisoners fit the prison, nowadays, we seem to be making the prisons fit the prisoners. But ultimately, it depends, if I can say this, whether, the meat and 2 veg are still in place. Because if she's completely transitioned... Sorry, can I not say that?
You can't say that. Oh, you mean whether they are post-operative?
That's... I wish I had said
I like the fact that you said, go on. I won't fix it, but whether they are post-operative. No, I think they are not post-operative.
Well, have you seen the pictures of her today? Because, I mean, she does look very, very female. And I think to imagine her in a male prison, I think would be very difficult.
She has a very distinctive face tattoo, whiwhich she covers with the blonde wig.
I didn't know that. All I saw was the sort of Lauren Bacall blonde wig over the...
Yeah.
She said that she'll take any treatment, any medical procedures that the NHS will offer. So I'm presuming that she is not is not post-operative. We don't know,
well, she's
the motivations for doing this, but you can
going to be in the segregation.
You can easily imagine a situation where not to say this is this particular person's motivation, but you can easily imagine a situation where someone's motivation would simply be to get themselves into a women's prison.
To protect her in a male prison or to protect the prisoners in a female prison.
Absolutely.
She'll be in the segregation unit.
Just stop the world, I want to get off. Right, we've been doing a Twitter poll about whether the North and the South, who has a better quality of life? Well, you've spoken. 52% of you say that people in the South have a better quality of life, whilst 48% of you disagree.
That's
I'm glad
a Brexit
we did
vote,
that
isn't
poll.
it?
It's kind of a Brexit poll. Not quite as controversial. Thank you to Emma Webb and Stephen Pound. We've come to the end of our show. Thank you for sticking with us.